Hello Zenbeez, it's time for Dance with Duo Tangles, a new series on my YouTube channel. Join me to create a Zentangle Mini Project using just 2 tangles. This is our Dance with Duo Tangle project number 24. You can watch all our previous projects from this series on the playlist Dance with Duo Tangle. I'm SANDHYA MANNE, I'm an artist and a Certified Zentangle Teacher. In this channel, I talk about practicing Zentangle and my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos I post every Tuesdays. For today's project, I'm using Tangles, FLUX and KUKE, and I will be working on my white square tile with my black pen, pencil and stuff. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now.
Okay, so now let's get started. This is our white square tile. I'm using my black 01 micron and 08 micron or a PN pen. I'm using a PN pen here, but you can also use a 08 for filling up. And then that's my pencil and stub. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so now let's get started with our first tangle, KUKE. So KUKE is a lovely filler tangle. So I'm going to use my 01 black micron and we shall start making circles. So I'm going to fill the center part of the tile with circles. So I'm making my circles slightly bigger because we're going to add more details inside the circles. And I'm also making them in different sizes and they're all touching each other, so they're all connected. So go about and make about 5 or 6 of these circles. Remember to keep rotating your tile as you go. Okay, so let me add one more there. And one more there. Okay, so now I have my circles all done. Now I'm going to add a dot, place a center dot, and pull out 3 lines from the center to the side like that, like a Y shape. Okay, so go ahead and add this Y shape in all the circles. So notice how I'm trying to kind of match the lines. So if it happens, that's good. If it doesn't, don't bother. Okay. So, and I'm not really worried about adding the dot right in the center. So randomly place the dot and make your Y shape. Okay, so now I'm going to go around adding an aura line to the Y shape. So we're basically making that V shapes along those 3 sides. So go about adding the aura line like that for all the circles. Okay, so I am done adding the aura lines. So now in those little sections that we have, we're going to add some petals. So I'm going to start from the circle, like on the line of the circle, and go inwards to the center with my petals. So I start on the circle and I go to the center part of the circle with my petals. So I add these little flower shapes on all three sides of the circle. Okay, so let's repeat this. So take your time, slow down, and go about adding the petals in all the three sections of the circles. Okay, so that one is a mistake. I want the center of the flowers to be on the line of the circle and not the center of the circle. But anyways, let's just keep moving. Okay, so now I'm going to use my. Okay, I'm just trying to fix this with my white jelly roll. Okay. Okay, that looks good now. So now we're going to use my tip pen to add black in between the petals. So we're going to go back in and add solid black inside of the circles between the petals. The gaps between the petals are filled with black. Okay, so again, take your time, go slow, and make sure you add that nice jet black for the filling. It creates a beautiful contrast and it really enhances the artwork. Okay, so there, it looks fun. Let's go ahead and finish the whole thing. Okay, so now we are done adding the black. So it looks really fun and interesting. I love the way the flowers are kind of showing up. Okay, so now these little gaps that we have between the circles I'm going to go in and add smaller circle like dimples inside of that. So go around, keep rotating your tile and just look for those tiny gaps between the circles and add dimple inside. So that is KUKE, all done. Okay, isn't that pretty looking tangle? Like the way this looks, and it really creates this beautiful effect of the flowers. It kind of looks random, but then it looks really interesting and abstract. So you can't really tell that this all started with a circle. So that is our tangle KUKE. Now let's get started with our next tangle, flux. So I'm going to just go ahead and add flux all around KUKE. Okay, just adding few more ripples around to give it a complete look, and then we should start with flux. Okay, so go about adding the petal shapes, and we shall add the inner detail as well. I like to change the sizes of the petals so it really makes it look interesting. Okay, and those tiny gaps you can either fill in with solid black or add circles. So continue adding flux all around. Okay, so I'm going to add flux on this side, but this is going to be the other version, Maria's version of flux. So let's see how this turns out. So I made this muka head kind of a pod, and then I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So we're going to continue adding 2 or 3 of these on either side, like that. So we have this muka head there. Okay, and then we go back and add our flux on this side. Okay, so I'm just looking for space and going ahead with Maria's flux. Okay. So I'm just going to continue with the regular flux. We're pretty much going to fill all these gaps around KUKE with flux. Okay, so I'm almost done. I have this one section that I have to fill in. So I'll probably do half of Rick's flux, and then the other half with Maria's flux. So I'm looking for space, so wherever I have space, I'm going ahead with Maria's flux. Okay. So I'm adding more flux and kind of filling up the So I'm continuing with the flux all around. Okay, I'm just going back in and checking for any little white spots that can be filled in black. So I'm just going around, taking a final look. And wherever I find these teeny tiny sections that can be filled in black, I'm just adding black there. So there it is, all done. Now let's get to shading. So with the pencil for KUKE, I'm just gonna add pencil right at the end of the flower where all the petals meet. So that's basically on the circle, on the edge of the circles. So go ahead, add your pencil where all the petals meet, the tip of all the flowers. Okay, so I'm just adding the pencil right now. Okay, so with the stub, let's blend this into the flower. So I pull the graphite into the petals. Okay, so what I've done with KUKE. Now let's get to FLUX. So for FLUX, I'm gonna add pencil on one side of the petals, just a little bit. And with the stub, I am blending it just again on one side. It really creates a nice dimension. So go about doing this. I'm just rechecking for any white spots. Okay, it looks good now. Now for Maria's flux, we're gonna add the graphite on Muka heads. So right now I'm adding the pencil on all the Muka heads, and then I'm gonna use my stub to blend it. Okay, so we are almost done with the shading. Oh, I have one more there. Okay, there it is, all done. shading and adding of contrast. Looks beautiful. Okay, so this section looks slightly empty, so I'm going to add in a few more petals and finish it up. Okay. Ta-da!
Hope you had fun on this project with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SANDHYA MANNE or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya, so get to see your lovely works there. And I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, check out my website www.sandhyamannestudio.com for classes, courses, and workshops. Now click on the link Tangle tutelage in the description to receive a free gift and to join me to get weekly updates about my upcoming projects. If you're on Instagram, join my handle at SANDHYA MANNE for studio updates. Now it's time to comment, so please comment and let me know how you enjoyed this project, because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you next on Tuesday with another set of Duo Tangles. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.